the Heinkel He 111 was one of the most recognizable and widely used medium bombers of Nazi Germany during World War II. Originally conceived in the early 1930s under the guise of a civilian airliner to circumvent the restrictions imposed by the Treaty of Versailles, but rapidly adapted into a military platform as rearmament accelerated. Designed by the Heinkel Company under the direction of Siegfried and Walter G. Enter, it featured a sleek, streamlined fuselage and later a distinctive asymmetrical glazed nose that provided excellent visibility for the bombardier, becoming one of its most iconic design traits. Structurally, the aircraft was built as an all-metal monoplane with a low-wing configuration and retractable landing gear, powered in its most common variants by two Junkers Jumo 200 and 11 liquid-cooled V12 engines, each producing around 1,100 to 1,350 horsepower, enabling a maximum speed of approximately 400–440 kilometers per h, depending on the version, with a combat range of roughly 2,000 kilometers and a service ceiling near 8,500 meters. In terms of payload, the He 111 could carry up to 2,000 kilograms of bombs internally, although external racks in later variants allowed even greater loads at the cost of aerodynamic efficiency. Defensive armament evolved significantly over the course of the war, starting from relatively light machine gun coverage to a more robust arrangement including multiple MG-15 and later MG-81 or MG-131 machine guns positioned in the nose, dorsal, ventral, and side positions, reflecting the increasing threat posed by enemy fighters. Despite these improvements, the aircraft remained vulnerable due to limited armor and defensive firepower compared to later Allied bombers. Operationally, the He 111 played a central role in early German campaigns such as the invasion of Poland and France, and became especially prominent during the Battle of Britain, where it served as a primary bomber of the Luftwaffe. However, during this campaign, its limitations became evident, as it suffered heavy losses against faster and better-armed British fighters like the Spitfire and Hurricane. Compared to its contemporaries, such as the British Vickers Wellington or the American B-25 Mitchell, the He 111 was generally less well defended and had a smaller bomb load, although it benefited from good handling characteristics and relatively simple production, which allowed it to remain in service throughout the entire war despite becoming increasingly obsolete. One notable aspect of the He 111 was its versatility, as it was adapted for a wide range of roles beyond level bombing, including torpedo bombing, mine-laying, transport duties, and even as a launch platform for the V-1 flying bomb, highlighting its adaptability despite aging design limitations. Curious detail is that its early civilian disguise influenced its clean aerodynamic lines, which initially gave it a speed advantage over many fighters of the mid-1930s, though this advantage quickly diminished as fighter technology advanced. In summary, the Heinkel He 111 represents a transitional aircraft in aviation history, bridging the gap between pre-war bomber concepts and the more heavily armed, specialized bombers that would dominate the later stages of World War II, combining elegant design, operational flexibility, and historical significance, but ultimately illustrating the rapid pace of technological obsolescence in wartime aviation.